what is going on. It is Dunbar Snack Bar here with some MLB 2K12. We got some franchise mode coming at you here with the Detroit Tigers. I tell you what, this is actually going to be a big game. One, because I haven't pitched with Justin Verlander in a long time. Or at least it feels that way. So it's going to be nice having JV on the mound for me here in this one. This is why it's a big game. We're going up against Scherzer. Now, I traded him away to get Aroldis Chapman. It was one of the ones that I saw that was available. I'm like, you know what? Let's go ahead and do that here. So, kind of going up against one of my old teammates here. This might end up working up really well against me since I was able to pitch with him for quite a bit. I kind of know what pitches he has and kind of what to expect here. Anyway, on an 0-2 count here to start off the game, we're looking at a hit for the Reds. Now, this is interleague play, which is something that I'm pretty excited about. Interleague play is actually one of my favorite times of the year because you've got the Subway Series, which just took place here. Yankees ended up sweeping the Mets. You've got the Windy City Showdown. You got, the battle with Ohio. You got a whole bunch of really, really good rivalries you don't get to see any other part of the year besides this. Now, of course, there's really nothing too huge with the Tigers and the Reds, but it's kind of fun because I'm not going to play these guys any other time during the season unless we're looking at like the World Series or something. And with where the Reds are right now, probably not going to be them. Because I'm actually surprised Cubs are actually in the lead of the NL Central. Who would have thought that one, huh? But anyway, 12-6 curve here from Verlander goes ahead and gets the strikeout here. It feels really nice having Justin Verlander and being able to pitch with him right now because, like I said, it's been a while. It's kind of nice being able to see just the pitches that he has, the great command that he has of them as well. I love it. Anyway, Jackson diving for this one, making the catch. Even though he is injured, he's still laying out, sacrificing his body to get the out. Got to respect that, but that was kind of cool. I was really worried we were going to see him be injured further after that play, but luckily didn't happen. Second inning now. Prince Fielder getting a hit into center field. This is actually my first hit of the game, so it takes me 2 innings to be able to get that. That's not bad at all. Why are you throwing it, Fielder? But anyway, because of that, though, not too much happens. Not going to lie. Because here we are in the 4th inning, and it takes that long for one of the two teams to be able to get another hit. This time, of course, it is the Reds. So the thing is with the Reds, they are a very balanced team. Just taking a look at their attributes all around. I mean, pitching is kind of their strong point right now. Rayburn to Peralta to Fielder for the double play. That's nice. Now, they've been struggling a little bit with starting pitching. That kind of holds true with real life as well, but we'll kind of see how Scherzer does for him. So far, he's been doing all right. I mean, this is just one of my few hits so far this game, and here we are in the 5th. So what I thought was going to be actually a pretty easy game is turning out not to be the case. Delman Young, though, getting this one over to third base and a double play for the Reds. So we're kind of going back and forth now here with the double plays. Don't necessarily like that. Wish I was the one getting double plays and not the Reds, but that's all right. Anyway, Justin Verlander has been struggling a little bit this game, and that's something that's kind of surprising for me. I don't know if it's necessarily because, one, he did have a little bit of fatigue coming into this game. His energy was not sitting at 100%. I don't know why that was the case, but a lot of contact has been made from the Reds, and that does kind of worry me because I know this is not going to be one of those 10-plus strikeout games that I have with Verlander on occasion. Which is common to have that. On occasion, which is what I'm trying to say, we do have games like this, and I'm just hoping that's what it is, not the beginning of a slump or anything like that. But let's go ahead and throw a fastball high and inside on the 0-2 count. It's going to go foul. Straight back. That's what I like, too. Verlander has velocity on his fastballs as well. So, I mean, you've got 100 mile an hour. You've got a good 100 mile an hour fastball. You got a good changeup, which is something I go to quite a bit. Also, that 12-6 curve, which you just saw for the strikeout right there, is something that I like to go to as well. So you have a good balance of breaking balls and also velocity on the fastball. So if you're doing some kind of fantasy draft or anything like that for MLB 2K12, JV is the way to go. Anyway, 6th inning now. Peralta taking this two-seamer into center field. That's going to drop just shallow of any defender here. So that's going to go ahead and be a single for me. And I'm kind of liking that here. Now Justin Verlander up at the plate. That's the first time I have been able to say that here, maybe all season. But that's going to be a bunt that goes down. Catcher's going to have to run for that one, and it's a bad throw, so Justin Verlander ends up getting on base. Granted, it wasn't on an error, but that's all right. Unfortunately, we're not able to score. This hit by Prince Fielder here, dives for it, misses it. I get to second. If that had gone into right field, you better believe I'd be going for 3 right now. A Prince Fielder triple. How often do you hear that one? But anyway, surprising to see that even after the patch, the computer is still going to be diving for some ones that are out of reach. But anyway, here, now that we have Miguel Cabrera up, this high two-seamer is going into left field, and you know when you see a cutscene like that, we're going to be talking about a home run. I was really, really lucky because that one goes just right over the foul pole. 381 feet. So he made contact with it. I mean, it wasn't like a huge bomb or anything like that, but you know what? It gives us 2 runs. These are the first runs of the game for either team. So now I am up 2-0 here at this point, thanks to that home run. And he's celebrating a lot more than he usually does. Doing some number ones a little bit ago. Then he does a little fist bump. Man, he's into this. Maybe I should be too. I feel kind of bad. But it's kind of nice being able to hit a home run here as well, because it feels like I have not hit a home run in a long time in MLB 2K12. I was gone on vacation for the week. Of course, I didn't do anything then. And since I've gotten back, I haven't hit a home run. So it's kind of nice that we've got that out of the way. Hopefully more to come in this game and also games down the road. Delman Young here in the 7th inning. Going to be taking this pitch here right up the middle. And that's going to be a single for him as well. So now that we're in the later part of the game, it seems like hitting has been a lot easier against Scherzer than I've seen in the past. Stop throwing it at me, you guys. I'm just taking a step towards second. That's it. Anyway, two-seamer here. This one is going to go for another double play. And it's not just any double play, you guys. This is a miraculous double play. It defies physics. This is what kind of defense the Reds can put together here. I don't know if you guys caught it right here. If not, let me go ahead and show you the replay of what just happened. All right, little ground ball, no biggie. Got to put some moves together here. Ball goes in his hand without does anything. Throws it over to third, but it goes through his hand over to second. And then this ball goes 6 to 8 inches here, I'd say, from Delman Young's head. How angry would you be if you're running towards second, just a leisurely jog, you know you're out, and somebody throws it 6 inches away from your head, just a sheer bullet? I would not be happy about that. But I guess the computer feels like he can get away with it. Actually, I'm just kidding. It's not a big deal. Anyway, 7th inning, 2 outs here. That's not the best throw I've ever had. Bosch diving for this one here. Man, he's been diving for a lot of balls lately and been able to catch all of them, too. So I'm looking at a potential Golden Glover. Peralta, oh, man, has to pull Fielder off at first. That is not cool. In the 8th inning here, I cannot afford to allow any runs to go by, especially 2 of them. And this one is going to be a hit for the Reds, and that's going to put runners on first and third. Delman Young throwing it in, but not going to be enough, of course, to stop anybody here from advancing. So it's runners on first and third with 1 out. I am worried. All right, so they're going to go ahead and bring in a pinch runner. That's a smart call. I would probably do the same thing in that situation. So Brandon Phillips, man, you got to mess up here. You got to strike out. You got to hit it on the ground. I don't care what it is. Just do not get a hit, because this inning will stay alive, and we're reaching a very dangerous part of the Reds lineup. Foul, luckily, on that one. I got to give the Reds a lot of credit. I mean, they're a very, very good team. I'm surprised where they are in the game, and they've been making this one here very tough for me. I've played a lot of tough games, actually, lately. Now, see Verlander's getting a little tired here at this point. I don't know. Depending on what happens this inning will determine whether or not I keep him in. Oh, that one was a gimme. Oh, you got to go back and take a look at this one here. That one was barely a strike. I am surprised the ump called that one a strike. But every once in a while, you got to take your chances and throw something that you don't think will be a strike and just hope for the best. That ends up being the case for me. Oh, he's going for it here. Oh, man. Now, the thing is I have got Alex Avila sitting down right now, and I've got Victor Martinez playing catcher. So if I had Avila in at that point, who knows? I might have been able to get the throw down. The hit. going to be one runner home. What? 2? Austin Jackson not able to get that in time, so the game is tied at 2. It was just 1 strike away from that one as well. Oh, man, what a hit for the Reds. This one hurts me considerably, and this just goes to show what happens when you throw errors. This game may be in the bag if I had just completed that one throw. But anyway, here in the 9th inning, that's all right. We're looking at a single here, so maybe I can get a run, and it'll help me out here. So thank you for that one, Victor Martinez. Kind of making it up a little bit here. But you know what? I'm going to go ahead and sit down Verlander for 2 reasons. One, it's kind of a no decision here at this point. I don't want Verlander to get a loss on my book. I know that's kind of shallow and low of me to be thinking. But at the same time, Verlander is getting a little tired too. So if I bring somebody in here who does have full energy and can throw some different pitches at the Reds, that may be something that kind of helps me out here just to be able to sit down the hitters. All right, so Verlander going back. It was a decent game for him. Not the best that he's had by any means. I mean, I've had a lot of games that have been really good with Verlander, and this was not one of them. You could probably count on my hand the number of strikeouts that he had. But welcome to the game, I guess, as this one goes into center field. That does worry me here when the first pitch, my reliever gives up a hit. Could be worse, though. It is a single. If it was a home run, this game would be over. I just got to make sure, though, nobody comes home. Because if anybody does come home, this game is over. Reds win. Not how I want to start off interleague play here on the channel. But anyway, let's go with something a little bit different here. I'm going to be just throwing some different pitches, formulating some patterns. The fact that I have a curveball is nice. That's why I decided to throw it here. Now, of course, you know, JV has a 12-6 curve. But when you got the standard curve right here, I had to throw that real quick. Circle change also going for a strike as well, so I'm doing pretty good here on this at bat. I am ahead in the count, 0-2. Now we've got nobody out here, so this is going to be big if I can get the strikeout. Swing and a miss on that circle change. I do get the strikeout here, and that opens a lot for me here because I could, you know, potentially get the ball on the ground, get a double play, or I could be taking a look at another strikeout and then a fly ball, whatever it may be. But anyway, we're headed into extra innings. And this is not how I was planning on this starting out with Ryan Rayburn getting hit. So there's a free runner on base for me. You don't hit people either. That's the other thing. Errors are foolish, and also hitting people are foolish. Let's go ahead and lay down a bunt. Worked so well with Justin Verlander earlier. Why not my reliever? Getting him off of the bag. Going to go ahead and advance. Oh, he's going to have to get down in the dirt. So I got runners on second and third now with 1 out. Man, bunting has been working really well for me here in this game. And with Austin Jackson up, I don't have the speed I usually do. So I'm still going to go ahead and go for the hit. Come on. I was trying to get you to go home. Oh, he's going to make it. Oh, what? Look at this. This is how close he was. All right, so just barely. He is touching his thumb. And my foot is just barely, maybe not even, I mean, just barely off of home plate. There's no way the human eye could have been able to see that. It's probably a tie. I should have a run right now. What? And he gets injured? What is this? Last game, we were taking a look at Chapman getting injured, and then in this one here, my reliever gets injured. So now I got to bring somebody in cold and potentially risk an injury here as well. Creek, you're coming in. I know it's 1-2 here with 2 outs. Oh, man. Watch. Another injury. I'm calling it right here. Oh. All right. Ground ball. No biggie. That's going to go ahead and end the top of the 10th for us here. So we are now in the 11th. Now Victor Martinez taking this one here into center field. It's just barely center field. But not gonna do anything crazy right there. I'm gonna go ahead and stay on first here with a single. Now I got Prince Fielder up. Ooh, they're going with the reliever here, trying to see if you can stop Prince Fielder. Why did you do that, you guys? That was not smart. Come on, you guys can do better. Two-seamer. Welcome to the game. Now I bring a reliever in. I give up a hit. The Reds bring a reliever in. They also give up a hit, but this one goes over the wall. That's his 20th of the season. Prince Fielder is in the lead for home runs in the American League. Actually, in all of baseball. I actually think he's tied. I can't remember who's leading in the National League, but look at him. He's celebrating too. It's kind of nice to see that both Prince Fielder and Miguel Cabrera are excited for the fact that they've hit home runs. So to this game, it was about time that I had, a game with 2 home runs, let alone 1. But you can see I am expected to win this game. Since that was a 2-run shot, this is going to be a 4-2 game now for us. So not bad. That was well timed. All right, so Creek, I know you threw 1 pitch, man, and that was a great ground ball, but you're going to be sitting down. I'm going to bring in the closer, Jose Valverde, to kind of end this one up. He's got some good velocity. He does have some good pitches I can go to as well. And we are reaching the most dangerous part of the lineup here for the Reds, so I don't want to go with the reliever here, who I'm not too familiar with. So let's go with Valverde. But thanks for everything, Creek. I appreciate it. All right, anyway here. The thing I do like, is his velocity. I can reach the high 90s. Oh, mid to high 90s, I should put it. But we got a run, or a hit here, in the 11th inning. So we've got the tying run at the plate. Now I am able to get 2 outs here. So this is going to be a big at-bat. Now you can see 79 power here, so I got to be careful where I throw it. I don't want to keep it high that much at all, because if I keep it high, there's a good chance we're looking at a pop-up. If it goes over the fence, we are looking at more innings. Not that you guys don't want to watch it or anything like that, but I've got other things that I need to do. I'm sure you guys do as well. So I kind of want to get the out here and the win. Trying to throw it inside here. The slider ends up staying inside, and that's going to go for a ball. So a 1-1 pitch here. I'm probably not going to be able to throw a slider anymore this at bat. 2-seam fastball, though, still working. 93 miles an hour on that one. So hopefully they're not going to try to steal again. I think that'd be kind of foolish here. So the 1-2 count. Let's just go with the fastball low and inside. Watches that one here. That is going to be a strikeout to end the game. So Valverde gets the save. The Tigers as a whole get the win. And I'm liking this. Actually, it turned out to be a pretty good game. So mad props to the Reds. That was fun. Prince Fielder, of course, getting player of the game. Rightfully so. He did hit the home run that would eventually cause us to get the win. But thanks for watching, you guys. I appreciate it. More franchise mode to come here pretty soon. I'm caught up now. So I'll have some other stuff here every other day as well. I'll get a 30 wins with 30 teams up next, or I'll do a viewer request. I actually think it's time for viewer requests, so that'll be coming. But again, thanks for watching, you guys. I really do appreciate it. You really are awesome. Don't ever forget that. Subscribe if you haven't already, you guys. I'm on Facebook, Twitter. You know that. But anyway, thanks again. And as always, I hope you guys have a good one.